Okay, number 5, do it out again. It's just practice, practice, practice. Okay, identify my A, B, and C. A turned out to be 5, C turned out to be 3. I list out those factors. 5, the A starts to build my two quantities. And before I go and make my guesses with the 1 and the 3, I keep in mind those signs. I have a positive 3. Positive only happens through multiplication, so that means the signs have to be the same in this case. Well, I go back and look at the polynomial, and I have a negative in there. And the only way to get a negative is if I use two negatives. Two negatives multiplied together to give me a positive, and they will add together eventually to give me a negative. All right, make that guess. I'm going to put the 1 here and the 3 there, and I'm going to check my guess now. So I go through and distribute. 5x squared is there, minus 15x, minus 1x, plus 3. Negative 15x minus 1x is negative 16. My first guess was good to go, and I'm good. Number 6, nothing changes. The A, the coefficient of the quadratic is 1, B is negative 2, C is negative 48. Factors of 1, 1 and 1. Factors of 48 have quite a few. Take it from my years and years of doing it, list out your possibilities. This 5 seconds that it took to list out your possibilities makes it a lot easier than trying to keep track of that in your head. Okay, the A starts to build my two quantities, 1n and 1n. And before I make my guess, I take a look at negative 48. The only way you get a negative 48 through multiplication is one of each, a positive and a negative. Now where that plus minus goes, that's part of the guessing part of it. I'm going to try that location right here. Now I want to get a negative 2 out of that. So look through your factors there and make a good guess maybe of negative 2. Let you try that. All right, you can pause me for a second, let you try it out. Now, at this point, if you've been working through some things, you can keep trying 2 and 24, you can try 3 and 16, you can try 4 and 12. None of those are going to be working for you. Eventually, the pair that happens for you is the 6 and the 8. I'm going to try the 6 here and the 8 there, and then I'm going to go through and distribute as I always do to check my guess. 1n squared appears, minus 6n, then I distribute the 8. 8n minus 48. A and C is good. It's all about that B. Now, I get a positive 2, but I wanted a negative 2. So what that means then is I have to keep my numbers in the same locations and flip my signs. So that should be a minus 8. That should be a plus 8. And that gives me now a negative 2n. And we are now in factored form. Oops. Okay, number 7, do the same thing. You can put me on pause, but now it's just getting down to the things of you practicing it and checking your work. Never, ever use Photomath. Photomath is not a good program because it does not help you out. It doesn't walk you through how to get that stuff, how to actually do the problem. It gets you an answer, but it does not help you out. So a plus and a minus for the C because it's a negative 80. Okay, as you're trying that out, all right, you can put me on pause for a second as you try it out. In order to get another 2 out there, the only combination that's going to happen with that is a negative 10 and a plus 8. Check my guess. As you check my guess, everything appears as it should. I get a negative 2n, and I'm good to go. Okay, there's a few extra problems here. I'm going to do a couple more, and then that'll be the notes for today, and then just you practicing it.